So today we're doing some alignment stuff on here and also checking the weight, the current weight situation.
That's where we stand.
Car's nice and low.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Like normally when you have a car like jacked up like this, you can start to see the fender gap in the tire, and there is none.
It like gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just drives fine.
Yeah.
Although I may go up in the front a little bit just for any.
Yeah, is it rubbing a lot?
No, but you know, I don't know. But that's also me driving it, you know?
Yeah. There's that NASCAR duct all cut up. Somebody was asking yesterday because I posted a photo of the car, and they're like, "What happened to the NASCAR duct?" I was like, "Well, we cut it. We're not gonna fucking like."
It's there. Most of it.
Yeah, we're not gonna mount the duct with it not trimmed and like sticking out of the bumper and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. No, it's all there. I just added a carbon piece on the bottom to duct the bottom, and then yeah, you can see how it's all done. And that EK tie bar kind of just protects everything.
Yeah,
because that'll hit first before the bumper.
Ultra racing.
Yeah. I would have used a Tsunami part, but I didn't have one.
Yeah. So, just getting everything dialed in, and then we'll go over some of the more recent updates. It's definitely getting there. One of the main things is that weighing this car right now, we're going to get a good idea of where the weight's at, but we also have to consider that the exhaust weighs a shit ton. Yeah, so once this exhaust comes off, it's going to be even lighter, so it'll be a good idea to get our weight now and see where we're at.
Is it reading?
Yeah.
Hold on. Am I on lock? Oh yeah. Where the lock is? Oh, there it is. What is it?
I don't know if it's right.
We have to add that shit up.
Oh, here. Read it off to me.
856
Uh-huh.
plus 804
Uh-huh.
plus 411
Uh-huh.
plus 456. 465, sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry, 450. Okay, minus 9 basically.
We're at 25 something already.
25 what?
Well, no,
minus 9.
2518.
2518. What's up?
You did it.
Yeah.
And with stock exhaust still.
Yeah, no, because we're waiting. As soon as we get the carbon hood, trunk, and exhaust, I think it's like 100 pounds right there.
Mm-hmm.
2518.
So we're gonna be at the 24 range.
Oh wait, could you lower the back real quick? It's all the way. It's off, right? I'm making sure. So because we don't want any discrepancies. It's down though, yeah?
Yeah. How much gas is there?
Almost none. That's only fair, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
It's 2536, you talk.
Huh?
2536.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
2518 sounds sexier, but the numbers don't lie. Hey, you shouldn't have taken it off yet. Now Andrew can't see it. He won't believe us.
I thought you were coming.
My laptop is still in here.
Oh, so it's even lighter. It's a pound lighter.
Now sit in it.
Andrew, the scales are the weight, the whole scale.
So we're gonna add the lip kit, which is gonna add some weight. Take out some more weight. We're good. So it'll, when it's all said and done, it'll be under 25.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you told me the story like 4 or 5 times.
I know, but could you tell when like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
had bumpers off and shit? Yeah.
What?
When the bumpers were off, you can see anything that was like dictate.
No, when the bumpers are on, you can tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like underneath all this, like you can
I
see.
didn't look yet.
What?
I haven't got that far.
Oh. I can see, like,
I didn't take anything in the trunk out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll get there, but.
So this isn't one of our drive-by videos that we normally do. It's kind of like that, but this is more of like, I guess, an introduction to a project that Yuta and Philstar have been working on. Well, Utah's been doing all the work, but Philstar is going to be the driver, and this is his actual car.
You've had this car for like what, 3 years now? 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years?
So the car you guys have probably seen in the background of some of our videos, and we're actually turning this into a weekend drift car, I guess you can say.
Phil's been drifting it for a while, like on the street, but it had a very standard setup, so to speak, like 17 by 9, 255, just roll center adjusters and everything else stock geometry.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about S2000s is that
They're notoriously known for being unable to drift.
no, they're you can totally drift them. It's just that they're very snappy and it's just not comfortable. You know, in the sense that like it doesn't have like the same like fluidity or like just like level of comfort as you would like in a fucking S14 where anybody can jump in and just kind of, you know.
So notoriously difficult to drift.
You said unable.
I mean, if it's
So-
if you want to put it in perspective, it is also your traditional S2000 setup is 255s all around. The way the car is set up, even when I got the car, I had zero plans of actually wanting to make it a drift car. I just wanted a street car, street canyon, mountain car.
You bought this car when you moved to California, right? No, you've had it?
No, I bought it as an impulse buy after, you know, that last relationship. So.
Oh yes, I forgot.
I was gonna say right before you moved.
It's a breakup car.
This is the breakup car. This is the distraction car.
In so many ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in many ways.
And for people that don't know Phil, he's actually quite popular on the internet.
I'm definitely,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
But yeah, he's
Put his name in Pornhub.
you're a good driver, and you can pretty much drive anything. What other cars have you had before? A bunch of Miatas?
I do have a good amount of like car ADD when it comes to building cars. So all your normal drift
They're all the
cars,
same cars.
Miatas, S13s, 8.6 Corolla,
Yeah,
FC,
you had an FRS.
FRS.
When I met you, you had an FRS.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You're good. Come on.
So, but every single car I've had, all my time behind the wheel, it's always just been drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Minus one track day with my RSX where I got hit. But besides that, I thought I wanted to try different kind of styles of driving.
Yeah.
And
But so you didn't buy this car with the intent of...
of drifting?
Yeah.
Not at all. My
Or-
whole intent of this car was honestly, I wanted just like a street car that I could hang out with all these guys like Mr. Billy over here, try to go as fast as he can.
Yo,
And yeah, that guy right there.
Such a nerd.
But,
you don't want to be like me, that's crazy.
yeah. I mean, I would love to be like you, Mr. Billy. But no, it turns out I really love drifting and I missed it a lot.
Yeah.
I actually really wanted to get a 8.6 Corolla again,
Mm-hmm.
and I was pretty much willing to spend the amount that they go for now.
Well, so like 10 to 15K for running.
Yeah, 10 to 15K for like a relatively running 8.6 that
Yeah.
still
Like a
needs.
GTS, right?
Yeah. But then this just the idea of drifting an S2000 has always just been something that I would always thought would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it was your daily for a long time.
Yeah, it was my daily. It was my only car for a good, probably at least the last year and a half or so.
Yeah.
So.
It was your home at one point.
What's up? I might have lived in it for about 2 weeks at one point. You know.
It's
Yeah.
a good car.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, apparently it does everything, you know,
Yeah.
like.
It's a true definition of a drifter's car.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
were a
if you-
drifter and then you were a drifter.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a gym membership, to take a shower, and you have this, and there's
To be
Starbucks for
fair,
internet.
Like every S13, 8.6, TE, and Crescent I've owned, I've lived in at some point.
Okay.
And that's like 13 cars, dude.
Yeah, so like, so that was only a one-time thing. Ever since then, the car was a daily, and
when you bought it, was it completely stock or it had suspension and stuff?
It did have quite a few things on it already. Like that was the reason why I ended up getting it. It just already had like some already had coilovers on it. It already had wheels on it. That's honestly really pretty much it.
Yeah,
but
nothing spectacular.
Nothing spectacular, but also it wasn't anything I wanted to keep on the car.
Engine was stock.
Engine was stock, yeah. Just an exhaust.
Still very much stock.
But yeah, no, just it served its purpose. I bought it and just kind of just drove it.
You had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I drove it. Probably drove it to Vegas like 8 times last year before all this.
In so many ways you had fun with it.
I had fun with this car in so many ways. It did everything.
Before I started anything on the interior, I disinfected the whole thing, and then.
That's
I mean,
important.
I think it got
with
like
acetone.
I think it's gotten hit like 3 times in K-Town on the street. You know, I don't know, man.
How many years has it been since you owned it?
Only a year and a half. It was a crazy year and a half, man.
Holy shit!
But in that year and a half, I think I put about about 40,000 miles on it.
Okay.
So I was driving it everywhere, I guess you want to say.
Yeah.
It's a car that functions as a car.
Yeah.
It's a very much a normal car.
Yeah.
I think it's exactly what Honda thought the S2000 was gonna be. Like a car that you could drive every day and do whatever the fuck you want, and just have it fucking last and be great every single day.
A car that you could drive in every day, sleep in it, in it.
I don't know about that part.
I don't know about those last two. That also just sounds extremely hard to do in an S2000.
The car will never get tired, and you never get tired of it.
Yeah. And last year I decided to finally throw the Exceeds on it to finally get rid of the suspension that was on it, and that kind of motivated me to start driving the car more.
Yeah.
And so now that's when I just started doing more like mountain driving again with it, things like that.
So most of the time when it was fun driving, it was in the mountains.
Yeah, it hasn't seen a track. Well, it's seen a track previously before my ownership, but my ownership it's been only mountains and canyons.
Okay.
And yeah, since then the car's just been kind of sitting. When I decided to commit that I did really want to try and make it a drift car, started figuring out what's needed, started collecting the parts for it, and basically having time for Utah to try and execute it in a way that he sees fit. Because even with the stuff that we knew we needed, he's already figured out ways, I think, to make it better. And yeah, this is where we're at currently. After it's only been like the car's only been here for probably a week and a half, 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the culmination of only 2 weeks.
So it started out as your standard AP2 S2000, but Phil and Utah decided to go with
Phil decided actually.
an AP1 front because he's always wanted this backyard special front lip, which is one of the best looking lips for this for the AP1. And
exterior components were purely Phil's vision.
even the wheels.
Well, no, that was kind of just like it just happened.
You just had them.
Yeah.
So you went with AP1 front and then AP1 rear too, right?
Yeah.
And we literally just got these parts back from paint this morning, and then we kind of slapped it on to kind of show you guys what the car looks like. And this is a custom exhaust that Utah fabricated.
I gotta adjust the angle of it and stuff, as you can see, but
It looks better than it did with the AP2, that's for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can show the rest of the exhaust, but there's no muffler or anything, it's just a resonator. And
It's a resonator at the very end, and then it goes into an immediate like tight bend for a very specific sound.
do you see it?
It probably looks kind of dirty, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it.
yeah.
But yeah, sounds pretty nice. Smash it around the street and stuff. Sounds cool. We took the wing off because did it come with a wing? It came with a wing on it when you bought
It
it.
went like a OEM wing.
Yeah.
And then I wanted the whole CR style for a while. So that's now off. Now it will be a Exceed wing on it.
Oh, okay.
To complete the end of it.
And
looking for a trunk with no holes.
trunk with no holes.
No holes, no dents.
And then there's new glass for this, so this
Yeah. I think they were from Belay a couple years ago.
the scratch board is going to be removed soon.
Apparently that's how bad a window can possibly get.
I
You
guess.
just leave your car sitting.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
These are raised gram light 57 what?
C.
57Cs. So like the first ground lights that they had back then.
Yeah, this is the very first ground light.
Yeah.
They only came with the specific spoke structure. There's like concave face.
Yeah.
In I think 3 sizes, and that was like it was like 17, 9.5, 22. And it was one of like the really large 18s, like 18, 9.5 or something like that, and then 16 by 8. And then so this is kind of unusual to see in this
16 by 8 plus.
This is plus 38 plus 41. Oh, sorry, plus 38 in the front. This is plus 41 in the rear.
And then you had the pieces set together, right? Because there are two pairs.
Two separate pairs that came from like different parts of Japan.
Did you get them at the same time though? No.
Within 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, these are the only 2 pairs that I've seen pop up recently.
Yeah.
I mean, those are out there.
Yeah.
But just like, you know, I don't think it was a particularly popular size at the time or now. 16/8 is kind of an awkward size, you know?
Yeah, it has a nice face to it though.
Yeah, that's the reason for the...
Yeah. And we have brakes on here now, which are...
just TL Type S Brembo. And then currently just threw it together with some just off-the-shelf parts on the rotor side.
This is definitely just a kit that you put together, right?
Oh yeah, it's threw it together. But that's only because I just didn't have the well, we're making rotor heads to do this.
But you don't have those yet.
I just don't have them yet. Yeah. But Billy already has the whole thing. Like I don't know what he does. He like creates it on a computer.
It's like engineering and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's like for the 3D modeling or whatever. This guy is fucking insane.
And as you can, he also brought us food, which is great. But as you can tell, it has quite a bit of angle now, and that's not just for the stancy things for the car shows and stuff. Because
the camber?
Yeah, this is actually for use. So.
Well, I mean, I like a lot of camber visually.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not gonna say as I'm not gonna claim that it's purely for some kind of
aesthetic.
No, I'm not saying it's purely for some kind of like performance reason. It's to maintain a negative camber at all points of the turning. I guess how you say, like from lock to lock. It also, even just like driving this thing around on the street, like it responds really well to steering inputs. It's not twitchy, it's not floaty. Yeah. It just feels really natural, which is honestly not what I expected at all. Because this is a little over -7 degrees in the front.
Can you show us how much angle it gets?
Yeah, sure. I think so. I mean, the thing is,
the bumper might fly off.
No, it's just I don't want to. Yeah, you could, because it's just mocked up right now.
Yeah, this is all mucked up stuff.
I did start cutting, but I gotta make some stuff. I guess if you could hold that side. Yeah. And then I'll go that way.
He literally just got this done like in the last few days. A lot of angle.
Yeah, I think does it look right to you, Phil? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes a little bit more when the car's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a modified knuckle. It's an OEM knuckle that's been just been cut and welded. And the lower ball joint and how it's mounted is has been modified in a very specific way.
Yeah.
It's been pushed outwards. So it's essentially a negative roll center adjuster. Yeah. I use a bunch of like anything else, just use a bunch of off-the-shelf components to try to, I guess, well, because I that's the only way I can prototype shit.
Yeah, and yeah, the clearance for that crown, the castle nut is pretty close.
It's that's actually that's not the original ball joint that came in that. It's everything is just right now But yeah, I mean that's not a part that the clearance changes.
Yeah, so it's not gonna move around
Also,
or anything.
before we actually take it to actually test.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the ball joint and then actually drill a new hole for the castle nut, because as you can see, the castle nut's not anywhere near the hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll be like maybe 5 more mil of clearance, which Billy's probably concerned about, but I think it's okay.
This is a Exceed damper with what kind of springs on there?
Huh?
Is it iBox spring?
iBox springs on this one, yeah. We've used Swift a lot.
Yeah.
And I was curious about iBox, and I'm pleasantly surprised by how well they work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
iBox springs are good springs.
I like them.
Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely see steering angle. That also looks way more aggressive because of the wide angle. So.
Oh, I bet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So this is a good amount of, honestly, angle. It's, but more so than just the angle, like more so than just achieving angle. This car, it's honestly effortless. It's it feels super stable, very smooth, incredibly predictable. I mean, when Sarah drove it, she just fucking went out and immediately was like, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, with no
Very
bumpers or anything.
Yeah.
Nice. And I think that's how everyone's been driving it. They're just
Yeah.
like, if something happens.
I wonder Phil, obviously Phil, but like Phil and Sarah, I think have the most kind of understand like the feeling of and the frustration of.
Yeah, that comes
So-
with trying to move this thing.
And yeah, they both love it, so that's all
Yeah.
I can.
So positive reviews so far in the testing phases.
Yeah. And then even when it comes down to the whole, I guess, steering angle of it, is
What the fuck are you gonna have this?
people prioritize like insane amounts of steering angle that they never use or utilize. With this right here, I can't see myself ever needing or wanting any more than that.
It's gonna look lame.
Yeah, it's a style of drifting that just doesn't suit me or the kind of stuff I like to do.
Blackout
So.
style of drift. I'm sorry, I'm just old.
Yeah, no, I'm old. We are getting old, but yeah, this is prioritizing the actual feel and knowing that I don't think I'll ever find lock, except there's like maybe 1 or 2 corners and specific places where I could see it hitting it. So
Yeah.
it'll be a very interesting thing to test anywhere.
I mean, mechanically, what else do you have planned to do?
Mechanically, clutch, of course.
Yeah.
We already have one. What clutch do we have?
Yeah, after the first
Yeah.
first time we go out, because right now we really want to focus. At least the first time we actually take it on like a controlled area to test.
Yeah, like a track.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna take it to what's it called now? Apple
We're
Valley?
taking to Grange. Oh, sorry, Apple Valley Speedway.
Okay.
Just to do some laps with it. It does still have the stock torsion diff in there as well.
Yeah.
We want to focus on the front suspension first. So kind of isolate that so that we don't have anything else affecting the difference in feel and any. Just to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
After that, we'll put in the clutch and the
You just
tail.
want to isolate the variables.
Yeah.
We
And
have a ATS metal super single, and then a cause, the standard cause off the shelf 1.5 wood.
yep. That makes figuring, like you said.
But engine is gonna stay.
Yeah, engine's fine. Engine's perfect. The S2000 engine is great. Billy will tell you.
Yeah, it's 1,000 motor.
great.
It's great.
Thanks.
No, because Billy did what? You did a 59 at Buttonwillow with a completely stock drivetrain, right?
Yeah, stock drivetrain. If you take a S2000 with no arrow. I did
No arrow
58.
stock drivetrain.
Yeah.
58?
58.
Damn, my bad.
58
Yeah,
no
Billy's-
arrow S2000. Okay.
No, no arrow stock drivetrain.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's
That was his goal, right?
That was the goal, yeah.
that's why I really want him to try this thing too, just out of curiosity, just to like.
Yeah.
I just want to know what he thinks.
All the bumpers off. Let's go take it out.
The interior is pretty much gonna remain this way, though, right? It was just gutted,
New seats and stuff, but yeah.
and then you took the other seat out. There's a side tail roll cage in here, which is really nifty. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of dark, but yeah, it's a side tail bolt-in cage. And then Yuta cut around the dash and stuff just to get the cage in there correctly, and then cut into the carpet So there's just like nice tight fitment. You can see how tight he has it against this area right here. It's super tight. So it lines up with all the panels and stuff. And yeah, Saito stuff is cool. I've seen it a couple times in Japan. They're good quality stuff.
It was a very impulse purchase.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find too, so when they pop up, you kind of have to get them, right?
It's been available for a long time, actually.
Oh, really? It's just been
sitting. It's been sitting at Up Garage USA.
I wonder if people just didn't buy it because they didn't know what a Saito cage is.
Maybe.
Because everyone just buys Cusco and stuff,
It
right?
was super cheap. It's super light. Like, it's definitely chromoly.
Yeah, for sure.
And the condition of it looks like it's pretty much brand new.
Yeah, there's some scuffs on it, but considering, I mean, it's a cage, like, looks pretty new.
Yeah. That's what happens when it's like midnight at Gangcha and he says, "Hey, look at this. Do you want to get it?" And I just
mean, we're not gonna say how much it was, but it was cheap enough where you should probably jump on it.
It made sense. Like I've always wanted this kind of style cage, especially in an S2000. So.
And then you took the soft top out. So this is all empty back here now. Yeah. So
I think probably the more interesting things is like this part right here, right now.
Yeah, the e-brake.
Since this is all out.
Yeah.
He relocated the trunk popper to inside the glove box, which I think is pretty cool. And S2000 handbrake does have a very unnatural feel to pull it. So he's actually been playing with it since last night or the last day or two. A couple days, right? To make it feel more natural, but make it still look as original as possible. So
and you got a little spin turn knob thing there.
Yeah, a little custom one that he's put together really fast. This whole thing actually has been extended a bit. The angle has been slightly changed and shaved, and just try to give it that more natural feel. A lot of people like to do the JDM console, which puts this on this side.
Oh, so you can get it closer.
But feeling in my head how tight the S2000 interior is, I think for me, it might be too close.
Just knocking your elbow against this area.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought it would be best to keep it on this side. But yeah, besides that, the audio is all upgraded, so it sounds great in here. And like a little too. It's the fact that this is the car that has the best audio out of all the cars that I have is yeah, it makes me feel sad.
You're pretty excited to get this thing finished and on the track.
I've actually, I haven't been excited about cars for a little while, and I'm finally feeling extremely excited. So yeah, to say the least, I'm extremely excited to start drifting again and start driving. On the car, but no matter what, I did want to put 16s on the car to go with the whole AP1 and everything look. And yeah, they clear no problem, I guess. So
it's pretty tight. I mean, with the spacer you have to clear.
Yeah, with the spacer, I guess with that clearance, but I was more concerned with the barrel clearance of it, depending on the wheels that I end up using. I mean, it's drifting, so I have quite a few sets of wheels for it. Actually, I have already quite a few sets of wheels for it already planned, so I'm really happy that it fills it in. And I purposely wanted to keep them red because I've always wanted red calipers. So yeah.
Oh, these came red when you got them.
Yeah. Like they got 3 sets of them, and one of them was red, and everyone was like, "Fuck!" And I was like, "Oh my god, I really want the red ones."
Yeah.
So I guess it worked out for me.
I mean, it really pops. You definitely notice the brakes.
Yeah.
And look at this cool sticker right here. Yeah.
I hear those are for sale.
No, they're all sold out. I don't have time anymore.
It's awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe from